Well, we're down here in the Florida Keys, and we're lucky today to catch up with one of the greatest professional athletes of all time, three-time Hall of Famer, and I'm talking about three different sports, Tolliver McHenry, better known as Tolliver. Tolliver, it's nice to see you again. How's life in the Keys now that you're retired?
Look, I love it down here. I moved to the Keys about, I guess it's been about 10 years or so, and I love the Keys. I love the water, the proximity to Miami. I love everything about the Keys. Thanks for having me on the show.
Well, it's our pleasure. Tell us about your day today. I understand you were out doing some spearfishing. How'd that go today?
Look, I was a professional football player, baseball and hockey. I don't swim. I can swim, and I do have dived, but I prefer not to swim. So I had a good time on the boat today. We were able to catch a few fish, snappers, and a couple of lobster.
Well, that sounds like a pretty good day for a guy who doesn't swim too well. Tell us about your sports. We all know our high school athletes had lettered in three sports, but you're the only human being on the face of this planet who's a Hall of Famer in three sports: ice hockey, football, baseball. What was that like?
Look, growing up, I was kind of a special kid. I was about 10 pounds at birth. You probably can't tell by looking at me now, but at one point in my career, I maxed out in terms of weight at 292 pounds. I was a defensive lineman, defensive tackle, and was an outfielder for a number of years in the MLB, and I played goalie in hockey. So there are a number of different sports that cater to my size and speed.
Well, let's talk about you as an athlete. There are all kinds of problems in professional sports today. You hear about domestic violence and guns and drugs and all these problems. You were like a model citizen for all youngsters in the world to look up to. How did you conduct yourself so well? What do you have to say to kids today about professional?
Look, the main thing I want to say to kids out there today, I made my fair share of mistakes. But the main thing that I did that most kids don't do today, I was always busy. I never had a day off. You understand how important that is for a kid. They say an idle mind is the devil's playground. Well, the devil didn't have much to play with me because I was always playing. I was a professional football player, baseball player, and hockey.
Well, last question, Tolliver, and I know you get asked this all the time, but you had three great careers and three great sports. You must have had a favorite sport. Which was your favorite sport?
Honestly, I played these sports. I was recruited into them, and I excelled because I had an aggressive attitude, and I like to win. But my favorite sport is bowling. I like to bowl. I still bowl. I bowl 300 consistently, and it's my sport of choice.
I thought I saw you down at the fishbowl a couple of times here in the Keys, so you enjoy your bowling and your fishing and have a good life. You deserved it. Three-time Hall of Famer, Tolliver McHenry. Thanks for joining us.
Excellent. Thank you.